Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's Agatha Christie and I'm back again with another video. I trust you guys are doing well today. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. Guys, I know it's been a minute here. I know I have not been consistent as I used to be, and that is because life has been lifing. Today I'm here and I promise I will always be here to bring to you your trending videos. Before I show you the main video of the day, you all know how we do it here. I'm gonna show you this random clip that just popped out on my For You page, and of course I thought to bring it here. Let's see it together, and I'm gonna show you the follow-up video. Stay with me. Let's check this clip out.
Hey, my name is Dr. Selena Thomas, and I am in this Cadillac dealership called Paradise Cadillac in Temecula, California. And this is why I never buy from these mother effers. Okay, listen, look at me. Look at me right now. I just got off from working a 12-hour shift, and my spirit said, maybe you should go get that Corvette. So I drove over here. And I'm inside the dealership, and I'm looking at this beautiful Corvette. It's the only one inside of the dealership. Now, one of the salespeople outside directed me to come in because they don't have any Corvettes on the lot because their factory shut down for the holidays or something or other. Anyway, he told me to come in and take a look at this one. So I'm in here taking a look at this one. When I came in, that individual I showed you propped up against the desk inside that office over there, he was sitting at the desk helping a white customer, female. And then I asked him, I said, how do I get in here? And he tells me that he thinks the battery is dead. So I didn't say anything else. I assumed that he would want to come and provide me some assistance, maybe go get the key or something. And I fumbled trying to figure out how to get the door open. He didn't acknowledge me. He didn't come up and introduce himself. He didn't say anything to me. Now, I've been to this dealership several times in the recent past, several years in the recent past. Each time I've come in here, I've never liked how they treat me as a consumer. They always act kind of funky. They always act kind of like I'm not worthy. Walk by me like I'm invisible. Like this mother effer just came in here. He walked by me just now. Like I'm invisible, like I don't matter. Nobody's attempting to even acknowledge me and come up to me and talk to me at all. This guy here remains seated at his desk unconcerned and on his phone. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm videoing this and I'm gonna put it on TikTok, and I'm also gonna send it to the owners so they can know. I've been living in this community in Temecula since 1995, and it's always been the same thing. But at the Mercedes dealership here in Temecula, they always treat me like VIP. They always treat me respectful, and they were never assuming. That's why I have 11 Mercedes from them. I always go back to them. I have 11 Mercedes from them, so those of you who want to get treated the right way and get treated with respect and dignity and not be judged. I mean, if they look at me, I got on me. And this is still how they treat me. This is how they treat me.
Works to do. Okay. You finding everything okay?
So after seeing that clip, you all know I quickly went straight to the comment section to see what people said about the video. And apparently the company replied, like, this is what they said. You can pause to read. This says, "We are sorry to hear about this. We've sent you a DM to help sort this out." Now, also in the comment section, this person says, "You do know the only reason Cadillac started selling to Black Americans was because during the Great Depression, white people had no money and Black people were the only ones that did. So to avoid getting bankrupt, they stopped being racist just because they wanted money. So don't thank Cadillac for anything. Now, I'm gonna post other comments so you guys can see what other people said, but I just want to show you the follow-up video that she did because people wanted to know what happened afterwards. Stay with me. Now, also in the comment section, some people were saying that they didn't attend to her because of her makeup. And those comments were coming from white women. Yeah, I'm gonna show you this comment. Stay with me. And some people assumed that she has no money. Check this video out.
Okay, to all the individuals who are out there wanting an update, I'm trying to do this on my lunch break because I'm busy, because I am a doctor. I go back to that dealership because I want to. Usually, it's after they push me to go buy another car from Mercedes because they treated me bad. And I like to show up over there and floss a little bit, and I park right in front. Needless to say, that day, when they saw me get into my car and leave, they were quite humbled. Secondly, y'all asking me to show proof of all my vehicles. I don't have to do that. If you want, you can check my receipts on my other social media postings. Have nothing to prove, okay? Third, somebody's talking about my makeup, and I can't even be bothered. God bless me. I love me. I know I'm beautiful, and I am not bothered about some of y'all comments about my makeup and what I look like. In fact, I'm able to laugh at myself. I find it quite comical because I know that some days when I'm in a hurry getting ready for work, my makeup is a little heavy and I don't have time to do it over. Maybe one of y'all might want to be my personal assistant and come do my makeup for me every day. But I'm not bothered about what y'all talking about. Lastly, I do appreciate the love that most of you decent human beings are extending to me on this matter. I really thank you. And I know God's going to bless you like he blessing me, because if he do it for me, he can do it for you. May God shine on your face. May your days be long. May you be prosperous, abundantly pressed down and runneth over. Thank you very much.
Apparently in the comment section, some people did not believe that she is a medical practitioner. Some people did not believe that she can afford the car. In the comment section, some other people were asking her to post a video or picture of her car. And like I said earlier, some people were talking about her makeup. Guys, I'm gonna post her handle, like I said, so you guys can check her out if you want to. I just thought to share this video right here. And of course, beside me, you also find some screenshots of comments, mostly in the comment section, white women. White women. Someone said in the comment section, you said you are a doctor, but you are here eating burger. I mean, tell me, who shouldn't eat burger? Because she's a doctor, she's not allowed to eat a burger? I'm just saying, like, the comment section, y'all can check it out if you want to, but I just thought to share this video. I mean, why judging her? Because she's not white, or you think that she can't afford to buy the vehicle? Anyways, guys, let me know what you all think in the comment section, but let us go into the main video of the day. So this is what happens when racism is packaged as entertainment. I want us to see this clip right here and other videos that talked about a white author, Agatha Christie. Stay with me. Let's check these videos out.
You probably learned this as a toddler. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. It sounds harmless, but this song has a history that most people have never been told. In 1912, a song called Shortening Bread was published by the American Folklore Society. The opening line was, "Two little boys lying in bed." The same setting, the same rhythm, the same structure as Five Little Monkeys. The only thing that changed was the word. Became monkey. The song survived because the language was laundered, not because the history was addressed. But it didn't stop there. Before Five Little Monkeys, there was a minstrel song from 1869 called 10 Little. It counted down from 10 to 0, with a black child dying in every verse. Written for blackface entertainment and performed across the United States and Britain. Parker Brothers, the same company that gave us Monopoly, published a board game based on that song. It was called, you guessed it, 10 Little. Family entertainment. Agatha Christie published a worldwide best-selling novel under the same title in 1939. It was later renamed And Then There Were None. It remains one of the best-selling books of all time, built on the premise of counting lives down to 0. And then the United States exported it. Through colonial education systems, missionary networks, and the global entertainment industry, these songs traveled the world. They became part of what was marketed as Western childhood. In 1983, Indian playwright-singer Preeti Sagar recorded a version called 10 Little Boys, released in 2002. It is still available on Spotify today. There is currently a person of Asian descent on YouTube teaching how to play 10 Little Boys on the violin as a music lesson. Generations of children in countries that had nothing to do with American slavery grew up singing these songs, learning, without knowing it, that black lives were something to count down, laugh at, or forget. This is not ancient history. This is what happens when racism is packaged as entertainment and exploited as culture. The book is called Eeny, Meeny, Miny, No, The History of Racism in Children's Music and Entertainment. The no is the point.
I hope TikTok doesn't flag this video, but I've been seeing like a resurgence of Agatha Christie, and you know, there's always things to learn and know. But Agatha Christie is a raging racist. If you don't believe me, Google the original title of And Then There Were None, or better yet, just keep watching and I'll show you. So I know someone's going to try to say something dumb like, oh, you're just trying to cancel authors that aren't even live. No, babes. I'm giving you facts. Christie's original 2 titles before it was called And Then There Were None. All right? So I'm not reading any of her work. I never have, and I never will. And there's other books. There's millions upon millions of books in the world. I don't need to waste my time on that. Now you know, and also please don't use any slurs in my comment section.
We all know who Miss Agatha Christie is, the queen of crime, the master of those crime clue books, you know. She's born in the 1800s, 1890 to be exact, and she is British. Oh my gosh, I just found out Agatha Christie's book, And They Were None, was originally called, let me just show you. Agatha Christie's book, And There Were None, was originally called 10 Little... Excuse me? And then they were like, oh, no, can't have that, too controversial. And then it was called this. Hello? That doesn't make it any, that's still not good. That's still not good. And then I guess they eventually landed on And Then There Were None. Why has nobody ever said this? I've never seen it. What is the book about? Let me go see what it's about. I went to go see what it was about. I read it. It actually sounds, I think there's a movie. I might watch it because she's long gone now. The title has relevance. This title has relevance. 10 strangers being picked off one by one. The killer that's among them likes a certain nursery rhyme. Oh, she was in her house like singing along to that nurse, like that was her jam.
Did you learn that song 5 or 10 Little Monkeys growing up as a child? Yeah, if you did, millions of people do. They sing it in nurseries and schools and preschools, and it's taught for learning numbers. But did you know that the most widely publicized version, the original song, was actually titled 10 Little... No? Okay then. It's time to get schooled. There are two songwriters who came up with similar songs in or around the same time, around 4 years apart. The first person I'm going to talk about is Septimus Winter. The title of his song, which he created for minstrel shows, was called 10 Little Injuns, and he substituted Indians for Injuns as the racist term at that time. One of the incredibly racist verses in the song goes like this: 7 little Indians cutting up tricks. One broke his neck, and then there were 6. Septimus Winter published the majority of his ballads under the pseudonym Alice Hawthorne, and you know one of his popular songs that was turned into a very popular nursery rhyme called Der Deicher's Dog. No? Think again. You know it as "Oh, where has my dog gone?" Now, Septimus Winter published his song in 1864. Frank J. Green publicized his song in 1869. Now, some people theorize that Frank J. Green came up with his song prior to that. However, it only became widely popular in the Americas and in European society as of 1869, becoming a widely popular minstrel show. This minstrel show was so popular and widely accepted in American and European culture that it inspired blackface, whereby white men and women dressed up with black face paint and leaving a large white area around their lips to draw comparisons between black people and monkeys and apes to further dehumanize them. Now, I have not forgotten about Agatha Christie. Bear with me, you'll see the correlation soon. Now, this English mystery writer is a world-famous author. She has been acclaimed for her stories, and none more so than this one, And Then There Were None. This follows a group of people who were on a remote island who were murdered one by one. But do you know what the original title of this book was? This was the first title of that book, and it was published by the Crime Club in London, England in 1939. She was so inspired by Frank J. Green's minstrel story that she wrote a book with the same title. There was also another popular cover at the time featuring a gollywog and hanging. In 1940, it was considered too overtly racist, and the title was changed to what you see today, And Then There Were None. In 1964, it was retitled 10 Little Indians for the publication Pocketbook Paperbacks. For those who want to say this happened so long ago, this book under the original title continued to be published well into the 1970s and sold with the original title well into the 1980s. When Frank Green created this, he knew exactly what he was doing. He was literally teaching young white children how to hate. And that's because by dehumanizing black people, anything was then justified. Slavery was then justified. By treating them as less than human, all the atrocious acts were acceptable. And this was a nursery rhyme that was teaching the smallest infant to the oldest child how to hate. First Nation communities in British Columbia have been advocating to have these songs removed from schools. And now that you know, what will you do?
So I took some screenshots of comments so you guys can see what other people said. You can pause to read these comments if you want to. Now I'm gonna read out some for you so you guys can see what people dropped there. Like, some people in the comment section said that they don't know about this. This person says, "Thank you. I knew about Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, but I had no idea about the other songs. Thank you again for teaching me something and lessening my ignorance." The other comment says, "I am an educator and my mouth hit the floor finding this out. Thank you for enlightening me today." And that was the book they were reading for their kids so they can go to bed. Imagine what they were teaching those kids. And those kids will grow up to dislike this group of people. Now, some people for some reason do not like my channel. They don't like what I talk about, but I need to talk about it because obviously it is not a comfortable conversation to have. Some of them are not happy. I see their comments here, but I need to let you know that something like this did happen. And some people in the comment section of these videos, some of them are shocked. Like they have not heard about this before. Because I think that we need to know. Make it make sense. The kind of books that y'all were reading. You can pause to read these comments because people are shocked. But anyways, I thought to react to this. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another one. I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Y'all have a lovely day. Stay blessed and be safe out there. Much love. Bye.